Two methods of comparing sales. Direct comparison method. Elements of comparison method. Direct comparison method. The analyst does not make any specific adjustments for differences or even specifically analyze the differences. Properties are compared as they are, head-to-head. Any adjustments for differences are qualitative. Direct comparison method technique. 1. Locate property that appears similar to subject. 2. Arrange the list of sales so that they are placed in the order of their relative value or desirability. 3. Compare subject to those on the list. 4. Compare as better or worse or questionable. Limitations of direct comparison method. The sales transactions, dates of sale, and property features should be relatively similar to subject. Elements of comparison method. The differences are at the center of the adjustment process. 4 elements of comparison. 1. Terms and conditions of sale. 2. Date of sale. 3. Location elements. 4. Physical elements. Terms and conditions of sale. Financing or terms. 1. Seller financing. 2. Assumed financing. 3. Seller paid points or buyer's closing costs. Conditions. 1. Property rights conveyed. 2. Motives of the parties. 3. Personal property and or tenant improvements. 4. Seller concessions. Date of sale. Market conditions and price levels change over time. Location elements. Condition and quality of nearby properties, availability of utilities and transportation, proximity of nuisances or hazards, also social, economic, or political forces. Physical elements. Size, quality, charm, age, and condition of the improvements, degree of modernization, along with shape, size, topography, and desirability. Two-step process of comparing and adjusting sales. One. Comparison and analysis of 4 elements. 2. Adjusting the sales prices to account for the differences identified. Comparison process. Involves using the 4 elements of comparison to identify significant differences. The more sales you have, the more you can differentiate between feature and price differences. Adjustment process. Rules for making adjustments. One. The sale property must be adjusted to be more like the subject property. 2. Use market adjustments. 3. Make adjustments in the proper sequence, terms and conditions, time and state of market, location, physical features including quality and condition issues. Types of adjustments. Lump sum dollars, percentage units of comparison. Lump sum dollars adjustment. Specific dollar amount to adjust each sale for the particular property difference. Percentage adjustment. Uses a percentage of the comparable sales price to adjust for the difference between comparable and subject. 2 or more percentage adjustments. One. The standard plus or minus method. X minus 5% equals 0.952. Multiplying them together. X 4% time 3% neighborhood 1.04 x 1.03 equals 1.0712, also known as 7.12%. Unit of comparison adjustment. Pick a unit. Additional changes can be made using lump sum adjustment. Types of units of comparison. Total property. Physical units of comparison. Economic units of comparison. Total property comparison. All sales are similar to subject. Physical units of comparison. Significant, objectively measurable physical characteristics that vary among sales. Price per square foot, price per acre apartments, price per room or square foot of above-ground living area. Economic units of comparison. Some economic feature or characteristic of the property that closely relates to its value. Vacant acreage rent as a percentage of sales volume. Multifamily, price per buildable dwelling unit. Gross income multiplier. Measures economic characteristic of a property. Income, dividing sales price by rent or income, has a place between sales and income approach. Applying units of comparison. Calculate unit price. Analyze, identify differences before applying units. Common for price per unit to decline as the number of units increases. Graphing the sales. XY line passing through. Analyze comparables over or underline. Most demanding step in sales comparison approach. Adjusting the sale prices of comparison properties. Two methods to estimate adjustments. Direct market method. Depreciated cost method. Direct market method. Search for sales that differ primarily only in a single property characteristic. Two or more is a matched pair. Compare differences in price due to specific feature and adjust. When should direct market comparison method be used? When you need to adjust for one single major factor. Depreciated cost method. Calculated by analyzing depreciated replacement cost for the particular property feature. Indirect market method, when cost and depreciation amounts are correctly related. Steps to depreciated cost method. Best time to use depreciated cost method. When you need to adjust for physical property differences. Linear regression. Adjusts for only one difference or variable. Multiple regression. Can look at any number of variables. Automated valuation model. A computer software program that analyzes data using some type of automated process. Uses a form of multiple regression. 4 steps to arrive at a conclusion. 1. Review the entire approach. 2. Review the sales data. 3. Estimate a value range. 4. Select a final value.